All right, closer to home here, a pretty stormy night for everyone from the coast up to Washington, even here in the valley. Kelly, a lot of damage and maybe more on the way tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to switch up into a rainier pattern now, paired with still some gusty winds that'll be out there as we head into tomorrow. Quick look out to Lincoln City. Just want to show the coastline. Some of those waters, again, pretty tumultuous, very strong waves out there right now and some darker skies. We are still getting some wind gusts around the coastline, around 30 miles per hour. We're sitting in the 50s, just a dreary look into the afternoon here. Now, Portland will be in and out of rain showers. I also see some dry time today, even some sun breaks out there, but we did just see a shower passing overhead, so damp conditions back in place. We're sitting at 48 degrees, and that may be around our daytime for today. Again, here's the satellite and the radar. We're seeing these scattered showers still scooting into the region here, pocket right over Portland. So wet roadways up and down the I-5 corridor, out to I-205 and out in the gorge. Still also tracking that mountain snowfall, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Notice a little drier down towards the Salem area. Now here's a wider look at the satellite and radar. We're tracking what is next, and that is this big storm, this big mass of clouds offshore here. It still is far away from land, but this will move in by tomorrow morning to bring in some widespread rain showers. This is also where the storm is boosted by an atmospheric river. What that is just this big channel of water vapor, lots of rainwater coming our way here that'll precipitate over the area. So we are expecting lots of heavy rainfall as we get into our Thursday, especially across the evening time. So let's get into it here. Our future cast for the rest of the day. Again, a spotty shower out there. I do see some dry time for the valley here. The rain is kind of letting up the rest of the day. It's not until tomorrow morning we'll see more widespread rain shifting into the region. And with the cold air still up in the mountains, we'll likely get a good blast of snow for the morning time too, up towards the Mount Hood area and the Oregon Cascades. But wet weather down here in the valley and across the coastline. That rain only intensifies as we hit the afternoon. Check this out. This is like the hose here. This is the atmospheric river pushing in all of this water right overhead where we could stack up inches of rain. So I see a pretty messy commute home, especially for the Portland area and the valley as we get towards the evening. The system then drops out of the region. It starts to dissipate and move out the door here by Friday. We're still stuck under a few scattered showers, but it's really Thursday where we could stack up inches of rain. I think Portland could see close to 2, maybe 2.5 inches. Really looking at that bullseye of heavy rain down the valley, but to Eugene, models have continued to push about 5 inches of rain coming. That's about a month's worth of rain coming in just one day. So I think that's going to spell out some flooding concerns even in these urban areas here around the valley, especially around Eugene. Also watching the coastal rivers here, we could see 3 to 4 inches of rain, more so for the higher elevations of the coast range. Again, a flood watch in place for these concerns here, where in the metro area, most of us not living by rivers will likely see a very tough commute and lots of rain, possible roadways flooding around our cities here. But we're going to watch those rivers and any landslides too. But I want you to focus on Thursday here, especially into the afternoon and evening, where we see that widespread heavy rain up and down the I-5 corridor here. So tough conditions driving as we hit the afternoon and evening there on Thursday. Now take a look at government camp from this morning. Our Core Harlan's showing us the new snow that is up there. We will likely keep that snow on the roadways. Chains may be needed. We are now entering that point of December here where the cold air and the moisture lining up to bring down snowfall. So we're going to watch the mountains closely here. Your 7-day forecast, we again are watching Thursday for that heavy rain. You want to use extra caution on the roadways. We'll keep scattered showers going into the weekends. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.